Good morning. Great morning. What is going on? Went to the post office and I believe homie Joe Wilkin, dude, sent me something gnarly. We will open that up as soon as we get back home. I didn't shred today because I needed one day off. We got a lot of big stuff coming up this next couple days, so I wanted to heal up and get feeling perfect before we head down to Jersey. We're going to Mountain Creek on Friday, I believe, for a shop contest. It's been raining, so the mountain's pretty soaked, but it was a nice day. We're in it, another day, your boy. What? This kid's insane, bro. Even molded the bottom with the screws in, dude? Wow. Super interesting. Shout out Joe Wilkin. You're a ledge. Probably not gonna do that today, but one of the next days here. Side package here, just a ledge. Aftermarket seat. What, dude? The cvlogs. Tire shine. Thrasher stickers. Dude, the hookup though. Scraper. Positive vibes. Spitfire. True. Dude. Mad love, bro. Joe Wilkin, you're a legend. Alright, so here is the moment a lot of you have been waiting for. I'm going to break down what my morning beverage is, the Bulletproof Coffee, and how I make it and why I do it. So it's going to actually be a hard video to make because everybody's got a different way of making coffee and everybody's got different opinions, and that's fine. You guys can do whatever you want. This is just how I make my coffee. It's what gives me the most energy, and it's what I've been doing for like 7 years. So I fill up pretty much like a full French press of water. I set the temp to 195, and then I use any high quality organic coffee bean. Does not matter where you get it, just as long as it's a super good quality coffee. I do prefer the Bulletproof Coffee beans, but unfortunately, they don't hook your boy up, and I'm in no position to be spending like $20 on 12 ounces of coffee. So until they hook it up with a discount code, I just use any good quality coffee bean that I can find that's organic, that I believe to be of super high quality. I personally do about 2 scoops of coffee. When I say scoops, I mean one of these things, 7 grams. I do 2 scoops in the coffee grinder, grind them up as much as I possibly can. Toss her in the old French press. While the water is boiling, get the blender ready. Alright, so here's where it gets tricky. So I'm on a specific diet which is mostly ketogenic, meaning a lot of food I eat is healthy fats and vegetables, which are complex carbs, and other than that, I don't get many refined carbs and I don't get much sugar. So my body is in a state of technically fasting for half, maybe 3/4 of every day. I eat my last meal around 8 o'clock, and then I wake up in the morning at 6 o'clock or whatever time, and by the time 8 a.m. hits, that's 12 hours of fasting. So when your body does not have any glucose, which comes from sugar or carbohydrates, for around 12 to 16 hours, it gets kicked into its state of fat burning mode, which is technically starvation, where you start to burn ketones for energy, which is a ketone is the leftover residue, I believe, of a fat molecule being burned. It's like the actual energy measure of a fat molecule being burned. So my body, because I've trained it and because of the diet that I'm on, loves to burn fat for energy. If you're eating bagels in the morning, or if you're eating like super high carb meals at night, then you will not want to put as much healthy fats like the MCT oil that I'm about to show you and the Kerrygold butter in your coffee, but there are some fats that your body does not make on its own and are essential for survival. So to get the right omega-3s and to get butyric acid, which is insanely good energy to use as fuel and crucial for survival, the best way to get it, and almost the only way to get it, is through butter that comes from grass-fed cows. So the butter that I use in the coffee is a company called Kerrygold. It's butter made from cows that ate grass. Super simple. So I personally use about 2 tablespoons, this is maybe 1.5, of butter right in the blender every morning. Then the second ingredient is MCT oil. I get this type of MCT oil from Bulletproof because there really is no competitor. It's called brain octane oil, and it's made from a different chained MCT. MCT is a medium chain triglyceride. It's just a source of super good, healthy, saturated fats that, once again, your body needs for survival. And so I'll do a full tablespoon of this, and a full tablespoon has 14 grams of fat. So with that and the 24 grams of fat from the serving of Kerrygold, that's 38 grams of fat that I have in the morning while fasting. So it's called Bulletproof Intermittent Fasting, and when you introduce the coffee into it, you don't actually have to be in the state of fasting because your body will use that fuel for energy instead of using sugar or carbohydrates, which is glucose, to the body. So the water's done boiling here, pour in the French press. So I've also had this ongoing battle with myself of wondering what classifies as a cup of coffee. Is it the amount of grounds or is it the amount of water? So when they say you don't want to drink too much coffee, if you have a full liter of coffee liquid but it's only 1 serving of coffee, how many cups of coffee is that considered? So regardless, you can make it small or you can make it big. I use, like you saw, 2 of the scoops of coffee ground up and poured in, and then depending on how hungry I am is how much water I'll put in the French press. I usually do almost a full press because not only do I not eat from 8 p.m., but I won't eat until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you're looking at like 18-hour window of me not eating. So I won't smash the whole cup of coffee back right away with a full French press. When I'm done blending it, you'll see how much I get. I usually do a cup that I drink in the morning right off the rip over maybe 15-20 minute period, and then I have like a full mug that stays hot and I drink it a couple sips every now and then over the course of the next 4 or 5 hours through the day, and I really don't get hungry at all until lunch. You can also, to spice up the flavor, I have some vanilla from Bulletproof. This stuff lasts forever, so I just use a little bit of the vanilla, spice it up. You can use whatever extract, vanilla extract you have if it's a good quality, cinnamon, anything you want. Just, you don't want to put any sugar, you don't want to put any creamer, and yeah, no honey or anything like that, because you're trying to burn fat for energy when you're drinking Bulletproof coffee. Alright, so this coffee has been brewing for about 5 minutes. They say really good high quality coffee at 4 minutes will just, the grounds will drop to the bottom. So should be easy enough to press. If you have to try really hard to press it, then it's not ready enough, or you need to break the creme at the top. Other than that, boom. You're going to want to be super careful your first blending experience. You will have countless explosions. Always hit them with a light pulse. Always hit them with a plug-in. You're going to want to definitely have her plugged in, bub. Hit her with a light pulse. Steady. Then shift into high. I hit them with a solid 30 every time, no questions asked. Unless the homies are sleeping, maybe it's a 20. So if you do want to add some protein, collagen is not blend stable, but it's heat stable, so you can add it to hot beverages like this. But if you do, you're going to want to blend it first. Drop them in with a late collagen and just hit them with a pulse. might have already been too much. And boom. Cup of Joe, cup of Johnny. That's what I'm saying, where I can get mellow cup action for the morning while you relax. And then a solid mug for the rest of the day. So boom, there it is. That is how I make bulletproof coffee. I'm sure a million people will have a million different things to say. You guys are probably right. Everybody's got their own taste and take on how they do stuff, so find your way. Just don't forget that it's a high-fat diet, and that's why I can crank out so much fat. It's good for you. You do need the essential fats, but you don't want to overload on them because your body will burn glucose, sugar, and carbohydrates way before it will burn fat. It only burns fat when you're starving or when you're on your reserves. But that being said, it is a 4 times more efficient fuel source to burn ketones for energy than glucose. So if you want to be going 4 times as powerful, cheers. All right, we're going to the gym.
Look who shows up last minute.
Hey, gang, and it's that time, and it's that.
Wow, dude.
All right, we're showing up to the hotel here right before I took off. Walking out the door, Jamal smashes me with a hug back from a 10-day Puerto Rico trip. And a heavy podcast apparently, because this dude's motivation is through the walls right now. There it is.
The hype is real, dog.
Can't even
cvlogs,
see
we're
you.
back at him, baby. You don't need to see me. I'm John Cena in here, baby.
We're back.
Never left.
There's been so many pan shots of you in front of me, letting people know where I'm walking because I can't film myself.
What's up? All right, so me and Jamal just crushed a gym session, feeling honestly the most motivated that I've felt since I was making those motivational videos a couple weeks ago. Ever since strep, I fell off like crazy, and my eating got all thrown out of whack because I had to eat whatever I could in order to just get food in my body. So then your energy levels get all twisted up, and then you don't have the right energy to go to the gym, which gives you more energy to eat good, and it's just a cycle. So when you're in it, you're in it, and when you're out of it, you're out of it. And right now, I just gotta say, thanks to Jamal, whew, your boy is in it. This kid has just been cranking out podcasts, just got back from Puerto Rico, and he's so hyped and so motivated, and he's one of my best friends. So we're about to just start crushing it, and I'm throwing it out there in the vlog to you guys so that it's not just something that I'm saying. It's really going down. And I truly believe that if you're passionate about something and you want to make a change and you want to get it done, there's no such thing as tomorrow. Nothing great has ever been done tomorrow. If you're real about it and you're motivated and you actually want it to happen, you need to start right now. I'm about to go home, start this detox kit, and start a full ketosis diet, which is what I was talking to you about in the bulletproof description of how to make the coffee. And your boy's about to go 0 carbs, 0 sugar for a minute and just get back into feeling blazing and trying to spread that knowledge and awareness to you guys on how to eat good for having the optimum energy levels. So, whew. All that being said, headed back to the crib, about to go throttle so many veggies and shut this vlog down right now because I gotta get this mindset right. I gotta finish this edit today. Me and Jamal waking up 6 a.m. tomorrow, calling it out. We're gonna be at the gym 6:30, cranking super hard. So, whew, hope you guys are ready. It's about to get real. The next couple weeks are gonna be immaculate. So stoked, as usual. One love to all you guys. Thank you so much for all the subscriptions and the comments. You already know how grateful I am. Just love throwing it out there. Don't forget to like, don't forget to sub if you already haven't. Tell your friends. It's your boy, cvlogs. Love you guys. Woo. See you tomorrow.
The boys are on it.
I just hit them with some heavy inspiration to end the vlog.
It's great.
Based off of your motivation right now. Just want to say thanks.
It's your boys.
If you got anything to say.
The only thing I have to say,
I made some heavy claims too. So I just claimed
did
it
you
in the
claim on
vlog.
my behalf? Or
No,
just your behalf?
No, I
Okay,
claimed
cool.
I'm starting full keto. I claimed 6 a.m. gym session
I'm not
tomorrow.
making any claims. Since the last time that I failed to vlog with a claim, I refuse to make another one. I'm just gonna do it. Which, that's the inspiration. If you wanna do something, don't even bother talking about it because nobody cares until you do it. It doesn't even exist until you do it. Just don't even talk about it. Start doing it. The reward that you'll get from seeing the finished product is way better than any gratification you get instantly from talking about it.
Get to it.
Bong bong. It's your boys, and we're working on it just as hard as anybody else is.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, but we're out here, baby! Let's get it!
You do need a 6 a.m. gym session claim tomorrow though.
Weird, that's not even a claim because we're already there.
What are we doing now that we just finished tomorrow's gym session?
Oh, going snowboarding, I guess.
It's in it.